Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. Today, I am coming to you with a reading. This is a love tarot reading, and I am probably going to put the word soulmates in the title of this video somewhere because I do feel that this person coming through is some kind of a high level soulmate. So this could be a romantic soulmate. This could be potentially for some of you a twin flame. But regardless, you share a very ancient and powerful connection with this person. I am also picking up that in many cases, this person carries a masculine energy. For some reason, I wanted to say fitting masculine, even stereotypes around masculinity, because I wanted to say something about really being like what you think of as a real man by society's standards, which of course, in many ways, society's standards and ideas around femininity and masculinity are very flawed. But you get what I mean. I feel like for some reason I keep seeing like trucks and someone who maybe even potentially hunts or just something along those lines, someone who sees their own masculinity or what it means to be a man, so to speak, in a very traditional kind of way. Now, I don't feel this will necessarily apply for everyone. So as I say through these readings, only take what resonates. I just saw a flash of like blonde hair, blue eyes for someone, specifically potentially a woman or a girl who looks this way. But as I was just saying before that other specific detail came out, I do channel many different people and forms of connection here. So only take with you what resonates from this reading. Always use your intuition as your guide. And of course, as I say as well, not every video will necessarily be applicable to you and your life at this time. So thank you for those of you who are holding space here for others as well if this isn't your message. But with walking away in the reverse position, see, these messages are coming so fast because I feel this person is racing in their own mind. I heard racing thoughts, spiraling, but I see this silence. Like I noticed that in this symbolic visual, I see their thoughts racing, but their mouth is closed. It's like my head is spinning, but I'm not saying anything about it. I'm not fully communicating about it. And so there's so much to say about this person because you guys know sometimes I come into the readings and I have no idea what message is going to come through. But today was not one of those readings because this masculine has been practically bombarding my own energy coming through for someone in our collective or for a group of people in this situation and trying to, it's almost like constantly trying to get me to deliver this message to you. It almost has this sense of urgency about it, which tells me that this person could be feeling a sense of urgency around something they want to say to you, the feminine who is listening to this, or something they want you to know. Yeah, so we've got walking away reversed and storm warning in the reversed position. For some reason, I heard reaching a conclusion, but it feels like it's too late. We're going to get into these energies a lot more deeply in this video, but first, I usually say this earlier on, but I got so distracted by this person's very urgent energy. But be sure to like this video and also double check that you are subscribed, because when you are subscribed to this channel, this does allow me to bring forth more specific messages for you over the course of time. Okay, so I'm going to share with you intuitively what I got from this person before I even shuffled the cards, what I felt this person wanted to say, and essentially the very confusing energy, because it is very confusing between you and this person. And I'm sure that may have been what drew you to this video, because you might be feeling, and in fact, if this is resonating, I strongly feel that you have to be sensing this person's energy at some level, because again, they have this kind of urgency around them. I'm hearing restless, so their urgent energy could actually be making you, feminine, listening to this, feel restless at times. But the confusing energy here is this person has very strong feelings for you, and there's something very ongoing about these feelings. There's something very consistent about the way that they feel about you, but there's something very inconsistent about their actions or about their communication. So the feelings that they feel for you are consistent, but I already hear the feminine on the other side of this saying, if their feelings are so stable and so consistent, then why are their words or their actions in the physical so inconsistent? And hopefully I can help you answer that through this reading. But regardless, this person just keeps like reiterating to me, they're like, no, believe me, I know how I feel about her or about them, because the feminine isn't necessarily a woman. It could be a man as well. But regardless, this person feels so sure about you, but at the same time, they've been very inconsistent. I'm seeing long gaps of time, like weeks or months. So I feel that for some of you, this could represent gaps of time that you've gone without talking to this person. But the strange thing is, because of the depth of your soul connection, every time you begin communicating with this person again in the physical, or they reach out again, there's always this feeling of picking up right where you left off. And the ironic thing is about this, I feel that some of you may have been doing this kind of touch and go thing with this person for months or years or even decades, where you will go long periods of time where you don't talk to each other in the physical world. But I am hearing that during those breaks or gaps, you still receive a lot of energetic communication from each other. I'm seeing that you see signs about this person. You always have this inkling in your intuition, this kind of knowing that even during those times when you aren't talking, it almost feels like you are talking or you are in communication, because you have this really strong awareness of each other. And of course, that's happening because you are connected to this person at the soul level. But again, the confusing thing about this person's energy is I feel that for a long time, this person, I don't want to say they put you or this connection on the back burner, because in some sense, it's always been there in the forefront of their mind, not even in the back of their minds. Like you've just always been parts of their existence, parts of their consciousness. You are very connected with this person. But again, there's this feeling of not having said anything about it or not having done anything about it. And the other person on the other side of this getting fed up or getting frustrated and just wanting clear, physical, 3D consistency, movement forward. That word consistency just keeps coming up over and over again in this reading. But I feel that this masculine had it in his mind that you were the one, feminine, that he was going to end up with in the end. So to you, it may have felt as though you were being put on the back burner because there may have been this lack of consistency. I'm hearing wondering what he's doing or who he's with, but not really knowing. I feel for some reason, for someone I'm channeling, there is this feeling of, this is going to sound so bad, but this feeling of like no one that you ever really dated or that they dated really came close to being what this connection was between the two of you. And because of that, it almost felt like everything else was insignificant by comparison. If you don't feel this way, feminine, know that this is how your masculine feels, which is so ironic because I do feel that at times during these gaps of time in your communication, you, feminine, may have assumed that this masculine was talking to or connecting with other feminines. You may have even known this for a fact, and this may have actually been the case for him, but at the same time, through his perspective here, it's this feeling of, wait a second, none of those other feminines, no one else that I've connected with has meant anything to me except you. And there's this kind of a wake-up call moments happening for this masculine, which I feel is why there is this sense of urgency around his energy field and around the messages coming through. Yeah, with carrying connections in the midway position, I heard lukewarm. And for some reason, the name Luke may actually be coming out for someone. But with the word lukewarm, I'm hearing this is how this masculine felt about everyone else besides you, feminine. I wanted to say divine feminine because I feel many of you are on a twin flame path as well, regardless of whether this masculine coming through is or is not your twin flame, which of course only you can know for sure. For some reason, I'm smelling this sense of, it's like a very distinct sense of shampoo or body lotion or something. And I feel that could mean that you and this person, either you or this person, have some feeling of nostalgia for the way that the other person smells, like the smell of their perfume or cologne or their body wash or something along those lines. I feel that this is coming from some kind of a past memory, or this person is almost saying, I smelled the same perfume or the same body lotion that you use, the same scent that you use, and it made me think of you or miss you even more. I feel this could be this person trying to explain to me, this masculine saying that this is just one small example of all the ways where every time I try to forget you, I come right back to you. I keep seeing someone on a beach, so let me know if that connects with anyone. And also I'm getting some kind of a T name for someone. I feel though that this person is in a very distraught state of being right now, which is also why they're coming through so strongly and why you, feminine, might be feeling them in your energy field. Because what I'm getting from this person is that something has happened. Something happened either between the two of you, something happened in your life. I keep wanting to say that, and I feel this may not be it for everyone, but for some feminine here, you actually somehow did something that caused this masculine to feel, I'm hearing, shut off from access of you or access of your energy or your communication or your love. So for some of you, someone here may have set some kind of boundary with this person. You may have blocked them or disconnected from them. You may have simply, I'm seeing something about posting a picture or sharing something with a friend that got around to this person through mutual friends about you being really happy or moving on with your life or doing something. There's something I feel that for you, feminine, was either good news or has been growth for you or something positive on the surface in your life, whether it was that you moved on to another person, you shut off this person's access to you in some way in the physical to really focus on yourself and your own growth. I keep hearing good news, so I don't know if that connects for someone personally, like you had good news or something good happen in your life or that you shared with others and news got around to this person. But for some reason, I feel that you didn't tell this person directly. This may have been something you posted on social media or something they just kind of psychically picked up from you. But regardless, I feel that something about this caused this person pain because it made them feel as though you, I'm hearing, had truly moved on without them or were truly capable of moving on without them in a way that they themselves feel as though they are not capable of. Which again carries that continuing strong sense of irony because I feel that for many of you, the feelings were very mutual. It wasn't just this person longing for you, thinking about you. In fact, I feel that you, feminine, may have in the past been the one to reach out more to this person, may have been the one to be more vocal about how you were feeling, but this person silently carried feelings that were equal and mutual, if not even stronger than the feelings that you held for them. And that's kind of the hidden truth of this situation. Yeah, with Goddess of the Moon in the midway position and Angel of Balance in the midway position, I feel that Divine Feminine or Feminine, whoever you are listening, you've been on this really, I'm hearing a journey of self-growth, self-development within yourself, whatever that means for you. And you've really begun to feel more confident about yourself, to come into your own, to step into your power. And this person has either seen that through watching you online or hearing about it from others, or they've simply psychically, spiritually picked up on that information about your growth because you are very connected to this person. So things in your life, I'm hearing, are really looking up or really balancing out in some way, especially energetically and emotionally, which is beginning to show up physically or will begin to soon show up physically in your life as well. However, I feel like this person has this feeling of getting left behind or not fitting into this new version of you or your life that you are growing into. Which again is very strange because I feel that this person at times in the past would have left you hanging or left you on red or not really been vocal about their feelings or didn't even initiate contact for potentially weeks or months at a time. So you, Feminine, may have begun to feel like this person didn't really want you or need you or that they could live without you, but the opposite was actually true. You've been proving that you can be very independent, very strong within yourself, very successful, very confident without this person in your 3D reality. Whereas now this person, I heard the tables have turned. This person now feels as though, wait a second, I can't be without you, Feminine, or I don't want to be without you in my life, even though I thought that you were the one that wouldn't be able to let go. It's like I see two people kind of holding on to this connection for a very, very long time, both kind of thinking without saying it in the back of their minds that maybe one day they would end up together, but then one of them finally choosing to just choose their own self, to fully rise into their power, to potentially in some cases even choose to move on with a different person. And then the other here feeling left behind because of this unspoken agreement this person, this masculine, feels they had with you that one day you would end up together. But again, they didn't ever say this out loud. I feel that they didn't ever tell you that they were feeling this way. The World in the upright position, what this person feels that they've been through with this fear of losing you. And I'm hearing all of this uncertainty about their future or about what to do now, because I feel like this person for a long time was stuck in some kind of indecision around you or this connection. And now feeling like they're being left behind has pushed them into this knowing of how they really feel. But now there's this feeling of all of this expansion is taking place within them through these realizations that is profoundly impacting them on a soul level, really breaking them open to some truth about themselves, their true emotions, their life. I feel this person being very emotional about you right now, Feminine. A lot of sadness, a lot of intense emotion around you that I feel you might be sensing in your own energy field. Specifically, I'm seeing someone who either wakes up thinking about this person, or as they are falling asleep, they find this person coming up in their mind. This can be a sign that this person has been sending you a lot of this emotional energy. So I am going to pull one final card from this person from the Rumi Oracle deck, which I don't normally pull from this deck during these mini reading videos. But I felt really called to it because this person is feeling a lot of very intense spiritual energy toward you, Feminine. And so I feel it's appropriate to use such a beautiful kind of esoteric spiritual deck for this purpose. So I am going to read that in just a moment. But before I get into that final card, I do want to let you know that if you are resonating with this reading, I do really recommend creating some kind of a daily energy clearing ritual. Now, if this person is a twin flame, and you would like to clear the energy between the two of you and really come back into balance and harmony within yourself, creating this kind of harmonic balance between yourself and this person, then I do recommend my Twin Flame 7 chakra energy clearing subliminal meditation. Now, if this person is a soulmate or some other connection in your life that you would really like to release, then I do recommend using some kind of energy clearing, such as my 7 chakra clearing, with the intention of really coming back into your own energy field, of really withdrawing your energy from others who might be causing you to feel a bit chaotic or drained. So the links to both of these subliminals, both my Twin Flame 7 chakra clearing, as well as my original 7 chakra clearing subliminals, are linked in the pinned comments and description box under this video. Now, for those of you who don't know, I do create subliminals on my website, soundandsoulful.com. So as you can see on the screen, on this website, I have created over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. So I have subliminals for physical appearance changes, for mood shifts like confidence and happiness, for money and business and other material manifestations, for love and relationships, and of course for twin flames as well. And you can actually combine these subliminals into your very own custom private playlists. And you can try out any of them completely free for 7 days by creating a free trial account on my website, which again, all of that information is linked in the pinned comment and description box under this video. But to close out this reading, I do want to just take a message from this 𝗵𝗵 Oracle card. And the card that came out is Divine Discontent. Now, this feels really synchronistic because I feel that this masculine coming through is feeling discontented with his state of being or his life or his current connections, because they, at this time in the physical, feel like they don't involve you, Divine Feminine, and because he has this newfound realization of the, well, we would call it here on this channel the divinity of this connection, but I feel this masculine may or may not use those kinds of spiritual terms. He may simply say that this is the one constant in his life, the one thing he can't seem to shake off or let go, that one person for him. Also, this is the number 12 card, so the number 12 may be significant to someone. And this guidebook says for the card, winter falls upon us, so spring can bring new growth. Wow. So right away, this masculine is going through some kind of dark night of the soul experience or some kind of winter, emotionally speaking, because they are feeling so strongly about the feminine here. However, this is bringing them an immense amount of soul growth and expansion. The guidebook also says, cry the tears, allow the longing. Sadness brings surrender and a deep desire to be free, 𝗵𝗵. And the guidebook also says here, I know your hearts. Wow, just that one line, so powerful from this person. I hear it breaking and groaning. In darkest nights, when you imagine yourself to be silently cast adrift in sleep, it speaks to me, that sacred hearts of yours, whispering its longing and bemoaning its divine discontent. So this may also be speaking to you, feminine, about the discontent and restlessness energetically that you are picking up from this person. It knows when something is amiss. It senses that something is not quite right. there is a piece of the puzzle missing. And I absolutely feel that is how this person feels about you, feminine. They feel like you are that missing piece to their puzzle of life. So I do want to close this reading here, but I may be sharing more information from this masculine and on this topic in future readings, because I do feel his energy coming through so consistently and powerfully. So if this did resonate with you, then be sure to subscribe so that you get notified when I bring forth future reading videos, and also so I can pick up on your energy more clearly and channel more for you and relevant situations in your life in the future. The subliminals I recommended during this reading, which are the twin flame 7 chakra clearing and the original 7 chakra clearing, are both in the pinned comments and description box under this video. And again, you can try out either of those subliminals or any that I've created on my website free for 7 days by creating a free trial account. And again, all of that is below. Otherwise, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.